कितने बजे खत्म हो जाएगी?
Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. So today we are here for grade 10 maths. The chapter today we discuss that is surface area and the volume. And here are the list of the lessons today we covered, that is volume of pyramids and cones, surface area and volume of sphere, introduction to the similar solids, and surface area and volume of the similar solids. The chapter today we discuss that is surface area and the volume. And here are the list of the lessons today we covered, that is volume of pyramids and cones, surface area. I was just checking my mic. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in by using their email and the password that is provided by the administrator. Go to the subject app, select maths from there, scroll down to the grade 10. I was just checking my mic. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in. So there are the list of the lessons in the for the grade 10, and now here are the list of the lessons. So we are interested in we are on surface area and the volume. Then which we are on surface area and the volume. Okay, let's continue with it. And the lesson which we cover today is volume of pyramids and the cones. Okay, now continue for this. So what is the volume of this cone? And they are saying that they use the pi value, that is 3.14, and round your answer to the nearest 100. As we know that, what is the radius and height of the cone? Radius of cone is 1 by 2 times diameter. Okay, what is the radius of the cone? That is 1 by 2 times diameter. And this is the radius. And what is the height of this cone? Diameter is given, which is 4 millimeter. Because look at the shape of this cone. For example, here the shape of the cone. This is the shape of the cone. Okay, now here the diameter is given, which is 4 millimeter. And how much the height of this? And the height of this one is given, which is height of this one is given 8 millimeter. Okay, that is 8 millimeter. Now first we finding out the radius. How much the radius? This is 1 by 2 times diameter. Okay, so 1 by 2, and what is diameter? That is 8. So how much the radius? That is 4. Sorry, diameter is 4 here. diameter is 4, and so how much the radius? This is 2. And how much the height? That is 8 millimeter. These two things are given. We are going to finding it out. They are saying that the volumes of pyramids and cone. This is cone, so the volume of the cone formula is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So what is the volume of the cone? 1 by 3 pi r square h. So the value of pi in the question already they are giving us like 3.14 we are using. So times 3.14 times, look at here, this is the radius, that is 2 square, we are already finding it out. And how much the height? This is 8. This is written here. Okay. So the volume is 1 2 times 3.14 times 2 times 2 is 4 times 8. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. Now volume is 3.14 times 8 times 2 is 16. Now just simply multiplying 3.14 with the 16. Okay. When we are going to multiply 3.14 with 16, this is 50.24. That is the volume. That's it. This is the formula proper we are using. Okay. And then in this way, we're going to finding it out the volume of this. Now, look at here. What is the volume of the rectangular pyramid? Now we are going to find the volume of the rectangular pyramid. This is area of the base time height. What's the formula? Area of the base time height. Okay. Area of base then times height. This is the volume of the pyramids, and volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. These are the two formulas that you are going to basically used in all other these questions. Okay. You mostly use this formula in all of the questions. So now here, let's do the next. If this is your question, like what is the area of the base? Area of the base is 3 and 3. This is 3 times 3 is 9. Height is given, that is 6. You are putting 9 times 6 and divide over the 3. Now the rectangular pyramids. What is the formula for the rectangular pyramids? This is the same formula. Area of the base that is given. This is 7 yard, and height is given, that is 6. Let's solve one question. Okay. Area of the base is given. Area of the base is given, which is 49. 7 times 7. And height is given, which is 6. So what is the volume? That is 1 by 2 times base area times height. So it's 1 by 3. I think it's 1 by 3. It's not 1 by 2. Yeah. Please correct the formula here. It's 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 times 49 times 6. 3 times 2 is 6. That is your answer. This is 98. And the volume we are mentioned, this is 98. That's it. Okay. rectangular pyramids, or two things we are now interested in: the cone volume. This is given in the question like 1 by 3 pi r square h, and the volume of the rectangle pyramids, this is 1 by 3 area of the base time, basically height. Okay, let's do the test questions. So what is the volume of this cone? Volume of this cone is, how can we finding it out? The volume of this cone, diameter is given. Okay, and first of all we find the radius. Let's do it. How to find the radius? 1 by 2 times diameter. So 1 by 2 and diameter is given 4. So this is 2. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. How much the height? Height is given, which is 4. Now what is the volume? That is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So here putting 1 by 3, then what is the value of pi? That is 1.3.14 r square, 2 square, and then h is 4. So 1 by 3 times 3.14 times 4 times 4. So now let's finding it out. 1 by 3 times 3.14 times 4 times 4. Okay, so first of all multiply 3.14 times 16, and now you are going to divide over the 3, that is 16.74. This is the volume of this cone. Let's check. 16.7, this one is the answer. Let's see, is it right? Yes, this is the correct answer. Okay, now what is the volume of the rectangular pyramids? Now just use solve this one question as well. So volume of pyramid is 1 by 3 time area of the base time height. Volume is equals to 1 by 3. What is the area of the base here? This is 10 and 10. 10 times 10 is 100. Times how much the height? The 6. Okay. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. That is 200. It's given in here, and then just see the answer. All right, now you guys understand how to find the area of basically pyramids, and how to how to find the volume of the pyramids, and how to find the volume of the cone. These are the two formulas, and then we already draw that. Okay, now let's discuss the next lesson. You solve the rest of the test questions by using these formulas by yourself. So the next is surface area and volume of pyramids and cone is done. Surface area and volume of sphere. Surface area and volume of the sphere. Okay, this is the surface area and volume of the sphere. What is the volume of this sphere? If the sphere is given, so what is the volume of the sphere? 4 by 3 pi r cube. Just writing the formula firstly. We're going to write the formula. Okay, 4 by 3 pi r cube. is already given 3.14. So 4 by 3, in place of pi just putting 3.14, in place of r just putting 4 cube. Okay, so multiply. First of all, 4 times 4 times 4, 4 times 4 times 4 multiplication, then times 3.14. Okay, 3.14. So here the answer is 4 times 4 times 4, and then again for 1 time 4, 803.84 divided by 3. So this is 267.94. Okay, this is the volume of the sphere. In this we were going to finding it out sometime, like in some time, if this is the sphere and now the diameter is given. So how can we finding it out? This is the 0 and this full one is given like 10. So what is the volume? Because in the volume the formula is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So how can we finding it out? 4 by 3 pi, in place of this r cube what we put? Because as we know that radius is equals to, you're going to divide diameter over the 2. Okay, 10 over 2. So this is 5. So volume is equals to 4 by 3 times 3.14 times 5 cube. Understand? This is the way that we get our answer if the diameter is given. In most of the question diameter is not given, but if the diameter is given, okay, so you're going to finding it out the radius by using this. All right. Now this is the way that we get it. And then they are also saying that round out to the nearest um, surface area and volume of the sphere. Now volume of the sphere, this formula is already no. Now let's finding it out surface area. How to find the surface area? I'm going to write both the formulas. 4 pi r square. Yeah, this is the surface area. Surface area and volume of sphere, 4 by 3 pi r cube. These are the two formulas. Okay, surface area and the volume of the sphere. Let's do the test question. Now, what is the volume of this sphere? So, what's the volume of this sphere? Radius is given, this is 8 inch, and we're going to find the volume. So, how to find the volume? By using this formula 4 by 3 pi r cube. So, volume is equals to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So, it's 4 by 3, 3.14, and radius is given, that is 8 inches. Okay, 8 cube. So the volume, how can we finding it out? Just simply multiplying 4 is multiplying with 3.4. 4 times 4 times 4 times, sorry, it's 8 here now. So 4 times 8 times 8 times 8, because we are taking the cube of 8. Okay, and here is also the times for 3.14. And now just dividing your answer over the 3, then 2143.57 is your answer. So let's see, 2143.57. Okay, option A, that is the right answer. All right. So what is the volume of this sphere? It's 1 yard they are using here. Same method you follow with it. Let's check. In place of this 8, I'm just going to put it now 1. Okay, so the cube of 1 is 1. So we are not basically simply just only multiplying 3.14 times 4. And now you are going to divide it over the 3. And then in this way you are getting your answer 4.19. Because the cube of 1 is 1. Okay. Now its surface area is involved now. Surface area, radius is given, this is 6 feet. Radius, radius is 6 feet. Okay. So how much you are going to finding it out? The surface area 4 pi r cube. So surface area is 4 pi r. It's cube or it's square? It's square. Okay, 4, then pi value is 3.14 and r square is 6 square. So let's finding it out. When you're going to multiply 4 with 3.14 and times 6 times 6, because that is 36. Okay, and now just multiply all of it. So this is 452.16. Let's see the answer. 452.16, it's here. Okay, this is the way that you solve the questions. Now you solve the rest of the test 2 questions by yourself. Okay, I already told you like how to use it and all that things. So we have done the volume of pyramids and cones, surface area and volume of sphere. Now introduction to the similar solids. So the figure below are similar. These two figures are similar, but only the thing is, look, this figure is wide length is 8 feet and this one is 4. The half of this, it means that what is the value of this j? The value of this j is 3 feet. It means that the double of this, the big figure is the double of this one. So how can we finding it out? You are going to not double it, like look, 4 times 2 is 8, so 3 times 2 is 6. This is the one way to finding it out, the thing. But the other way is you are going to divide these lengths and these length. Okay, like how? Dividing the bigger lengths, like bigger length is 8 over 4, then you're going to divide the j over 3. Okay, like look all the values. I'm going to open it. This is 8 over 4. 8 divided by 4, j divided by 3. Then finding it out, the answer. Okay, there is one other method. So 8 multiply with the 3, 4 multiply with the j. 8 times 3 is 24. And here it's 4j. Now j is multiply with the 4. 4 is here, multiply here, it's divided. 24 over 4. And here's j. So 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 6. So j is 6. So this is 6. Okay, this is the way that we solve. Now here it's given the figures below are similar. What is y? Same the thing, you're going to divide 6 over 3 then 8 over y. Okay, let's see the answer. 6 over 3, 8 over y. 6 over 3 and 8 over y. Cross multiply 6y, 8 times 3, 6y, 8 times 3 is 24. And now what is y? 24 divided by 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So your value of y is 4. Let's do the test questions. This figure below are similar. What is p? So 8 over 4, p by 2. Let's do it. Now cross multiply 8 times 2, p times 4. 8 times 2 is 16. P times 4 is 4p. Now it's multiply here, it's divided. 16 over 4 and that is p. 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 4 is 16. So your value of p is 4. Let's see the answer. Is there available 4? Yes, it's here. Okay, this is the right answer. The figure below are similar. What is k? So here it's 10 by k and 10 by 7. Why? And you are dividing the bigger. Now you guys just tell me what is the answer of 10 by k and 10 by 7. Solve it and then tell me in the chat. What is the answer of this? So just dividing 10 over k and 10 over 7. Let's see. So here it's 10 by k and 10 by 7. Okay. Cross multiply 10 times 7 and 10 times k. 10 times 7 is 70 and this is 10 times k as it is. Now 10 is multiply here. When it's moved, it becomes in the form of division. So your value of k is 10 times 1 is 10, 10 times 7 is 70. So your k is equals to 7 and that is your answer. So this is 7. Very well done. Okay, the figure below are similar. What is y? So 6 by 3, 8 by y. Let's see. 6 by 3, 8 by y. Okay. Now let's cross multiply. 6 times y, 8 times 3. Now 6 times y as it is. 8 times 3 is 24. So y is here 6 is multiplied. Now here it's divided. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So your value of y is 4. Let's see, is there any answer for 4? Yes, it's here. Now you solve guys this one and then tell me the answer. The figure below are similar. What is a? Divide 6 over 3 and then a over 5. 6 over 3 and a over 5. Let's see. 6 over 3, a over 5. So multiply 6 with the 5, multiply a with the 3. So is multiply here, here it's divided. 3 times 1 and 3 times 10. So value of a is 10. Good. So let's see the answer. 10 is available. Yes, it's here. All right. Okay, look. 8 inches and 10 inches, both the values are given. And in the small one, only 5 inches given. And J is missing. Okay. And they also mentioned the arrow like 8 inch is for the big cone and there is a missing in the J. So this is a basically 8 over J, and we are going to find 8 over J and 10 over 5. 10 over, so 10, it's 10 here, okay? 10 over 5, okay? Now just cross multiply 8 times 5 and 10 times J. 8 times 5 is 40, and here it's 10J. So the value of J is 40 as it is. 10 is multiply. When moved, 10 is divided. So 10 times 1 is 10. 10 times 4 is 40. So the value of J is 4. Here we mentioned the value that is 4. Here its value is given. Okay. No, these are not proportional because look, this is the bigger figure and this is the smaller figure. So we cannot say that this value is half of this. So we are finding by using these ratios, okay? So the figure below are similar. What is the value of V? Now just tell me what is that value? Look at here. This is 8 and half of this one is 4. So this is 4. So the half of this one is 2. So we can write it down like this way. But if just checking our answer, you are using this method. Otherwise, if you are not checking your answer, like your answer is right or wrong, so you are going to put like 2 here. But if like we are going to check it out, so we are using that proper method to solve it. Okay. So here for 8 by 4 and 4 by V. 8 by 4 and 4 by V. Smaller is not given now. Because as we know that, look at here, this is the half of this. This is the half of this. So this is the half of the smaller. 4 is the half of 8. And so 2 is the half of 4. We are directly putting, but just finding it out by using this method to check whether our answer is right. Okay. So here is 8 times V, 4 times 4. So here is 8 times V as it is, 4 times 4 is 16. V still here, 16 by 8. 8 times 1 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16. Look, the answer is 2. Same thing. But we are just checking, we are just proving like how is the proper method to solve this one. That's why we're using this. Okay, now everyone tell me the answer of this one. So this is 8 and that is 10. This is somehow different. Okay, it's not half of this. So we are going to divide 10 by 8, a by 4. 10 by 8, a by 4. Okay, look, this 10 and here is 8. This is not the half of this. That's why, that is the reason we are using this method to solve it. Okay, 10 times 4, 8 times a, that is a 40, and 8 times a as it is. So A is equals to 40 divided by 8. So A is equals to 8 times 1 is 8, 8 times 5 is 40. So here it's the 5. Let's see, is there any answer available for 5? Yes, it's here. Okay. Now here it's not double of that thing. Hope you guys understand this lesson. Now solve the rest of the test questions by yourself regarding this lesson. Now let's discuss the last lesson of the day, which is surface area and volume of the similar solids. Okay, this one. So the chapter is completed. The figure below are similar. This is the S1 and that is the S2. Okay, first of all, we are going to, what is the surface area of the larger triangular prism? We are going to finding it out the surface area of that. Okay, as we know that, what is the square of the ratios of the corresponding dimensions? S1 over S2. Okay, this is the thing that we are using. What is S1 and S2? This shows the surface area for this. Okay, so how can we finding it out? A square over B. Okay, A square over B. What is B? Because A is the square of the next one. So A square over B, that is 6 square over 9. That is the answer 4 by 9 here now. Now just checking it out. 4 by 9, which is, what is the surface area of S1 is given. That is 64. And surface area of S2, this is not given. Okay. And now we are going to equal that things 4 by 9 and the values. First thing that we are doing, if the two figures are given, so we are using A square over B, 6 square over 9, 36 over 9. It's let me just check this. Okay, and then what is surface area for this? Just proving this thing, and then now surface area S1 over S2. S1 is given here, for example, let's suppose 4. S2 is not given, so this. Now we are going to equal this thing and this thing. Okay, so we are putting here 36 over 9, which is equals to surface area is 4 over surface area S2 we are going to find. So just cross multiply 36 times S2 surface area, 4 times 9. This is 36 times, let's suppose this is not 36, this is, let's suppose 34. Okay, yeah, this is 36, so that's why we're using with it. That's okay. 9 times 4 is 36. Now S2 is here. This 36 divided over the 36, answer is 1. So when we are using this thing, we are dividing surface areas over itself, like S1 over S2. Okay. Let's do this one. Look at here. Now surface area of S2 is given. S1 is missing. Both the things are given 8 over 6. We are going to take the square of the 8 over 6. Then we are checking it out. 4 and 3. Like look this way. Finding it out then. A2 over B. A is given which is 8. B is given which is 6. How to make this square of that thing. So we are going to divide it 2 times. 4 is 8, 2 times 3 is 6. 4 by 3 and over the 2 here. So it means that 4 times 4 is 16 over 3. This is a square over b. Okay? 16 over 9, sorry. Just taking the square of full term like this. Like this. A by b whole square. Okay? And now dividing s1 over s2, that is equals to 16 over 9. What is s1 and s2? S2 is given, this is 81. S1 is missing, 16 over 9. Now cross multiply, remaining is same. 16 times 82. So S1 is 16 times 82 over 9. Let's see what's the answer when you're going to multiply. Then we check. 16 times 82 over the 9. That is 145.7. This is the answer of that question. That is the surface area of S1. Okay. Now today we discuss the grade 10 maths, and the chapter today we discuss that is the surface area. Wait, let me open and then we. So the chapter today we discuss that is surface area and the volume. And these are the lesson which is a volume of pyramids and cone, volume of a surface area and volume of sphere, introduction to the similar solids, and surface area and volume of the solids. So you guys make sure before starting the next session practice these lessons. And if you still need any help in any of the lessons, you can contact tutors. This is the live chat button that is available on your A plus website. Here you select your department, maths help or English help, and putting your name and then just send. In this way, you are directly contact with our tutors. And you can find all these lessons on aplusstudent.com. So for now, have a great day, you all. Bye.